Hello, this is Cats Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today to do an unboxing. I'm back from my holiday, half term is over, and I'm hoping to actually get 2 videos out this week for the first time in a while. And I really wanted to share with you today this painting that I bought recently from Diamond Art Club called Beauty in the Clouds. You can just see a tiny little image of it there, but I'll obviously show you a better image as we get in. It's quite a big and beastie one. It's 94 by 60 centimeters. Sorry, that was me just catching my light, if you heard a weird noise. So yeah, it's a little narrower than the really big ones Diamond Art Club offers tends to be, but it's still pretty big, isn't it? And it's square drills, if I haven't said that already. So this one came out a few weeks ago, and as far as I'm aware, it sold out pretty instantly, certainly on the night. So it's not going to be in stock right now, but I think that it is, as far as I'm aware, you can still sign up for notifications to be notified when it next comes back in stock. And I'll be honest, I looked at this one when they did the previews, because if you're not aware, Diamond Art Club has a Facebook page as well as their VIP Facebook group, and they preview all the new releases on there throughout the week. And it came up and I looked at it, and my first thought was, it's absolutely stunning as a piece of art. I'm not sure if I'd want to diamond paint it because I feel like the colour range is quite low. And if you know me and my channel and the things I talk about, I'm a big fan of lots of colours, diversity of colours, brightness of colours in my diamond paintings. It's not necessarily in keeping with, you know, what artwork I like to look at the most. That's just what I enjoy diamond painting. So I wasn't going to buy this. I was even chatting to friends and I said, you know, pretty much that. It's gorgeous, but I think it might get a little bit samey to diamond paint, particularly with it being a big one. But as is sometimes the case, I kept going back to look at it, and by the time release day came around, I was like, no, I need to have this painting. It's too beautiful an image. So even if it does turn out to be one that I find a little less fun to diamond paint, it's going to be worth it, because I'll just do it bit by bit and have breaks if I'm bored of the colour palette and all the rest. And just the image is so stunning. I was like, I need to have this one. And as I say, it obviously was popular because it did sell out quite rapidly on release day. And not too many have been doing that recently. Anyways, I'm looking at the toolkit I haven't mentioned. So this is one of my last few of Diamond Art Club's older toolkits, potentially. Well, I say that because they've started to bring out their new toolkits, but they're going to be phasing those in gradually. So actually, I'll probably still have plenty of these to come. But yeah, this is now their older style toolkit. You'll probably be receiving this in kits for months and months and months yet. To be honest, they've never entirely phased out their first toolkit that I knew, the one before this. You still occasionally get that. So this one, it will be around, you'll get it now and again, but they are phasing in a new one that has some important changes, which I will mention the first time that I unbox one, and that will be coming up because I actually bought the Richard Lorenz painting that came out last weekend, which was Ida's Little Flockers, and I saw that had them. But anyway, focus, cat. You can tell I've been away, can't you? What am I on about? Focus on what are you doing? So this is the current toolkit, and it has some baggies. It has a pen and matching comfort grip. It has, well, normally you have a 4-placer and a 7-placer. This one I seem to have 2 7-placers. I don't personally use these anymore because I've invested in a few of Diamond Art Club's stainless steel multi-placers, which are very thin and I find absolutely unbeatable. But actually, for a free option, these are very good. There is some washi tape. One of the items that is not going to be in the new toolkits, but there will be exciting other goodies to replace it, don't worry. And I've got lots, so I've got enough to last me for ages, to be honest, and you can buy it easily. So this is a nice pretty one, often floral in design they are, which suits me. I have got tweezers because this is a square kit, branded tweezers. I have got a little pot with 2 plates of heart-shaped pink wax. And I have got a tray with a little stopper. And I have got a cover minder. Oh, that's a nice one. I've got a few of these roses, but I'm not sure I have one in this colour yet. That's really pretty. So yeah, cover minders, if you're not sure, are something that holds the plastic cover out of the way while you're working. So you put one magnet behind your canvas, you put this one over the plastic cover where you want it held out of the way. The magnets connect. The magnet's fallen off. And that is how it works. So this is actually quite funny. So one of the things that happens with the new toolkit that's coming out that we were aware about for a while, because Diamond Art Club let us all know in their VIP Facebook group, is that they're phasing out the cover minders. And one of the reasons for that is that they're not as necessary anymore, because Diamond Art Club has a perforated cover on their canvas, which you'll see. Another reason is that they'd get complaints from people because of this happening. Now, it does sometimes happen. Glue will dry out, or it's just not properly affixed. If this ever happens to you, and you really want the cover minder, do not worry. All you've got to do is separate the magnets, take a little dab of super glue, stick it on your cover minder, hold your magnet down, be careful not to glue your finger on, and when that's set, you can reconnect the magnets. I say to separate them out because I've not done that loads of times, and then it only takes one tiny little bit of glue to squidge up the side and the magnets are glued together. So that is what I will be doing with this one, and it is not a bother to me. But yeah, so I'm going to pack all of these away and take a look at my canvas. So Diamond Art Club canvases come in this branded dust cover, which keeps everything neat and tidy. Oh, very sticky. I have been looking forward to seeing this one. I think possibly the last unboxing I did on my channel even was a beach one. And I bought that when it came out, and I think this one came out like the following week or a couple of weeks later, which is another of the reasons that I wasn't initially going to buy this one. But they're quite different colour palettes. They've just got a different vibe. And as I said, in the end, I couldn't resist either. So there you go. Okay, so you get a thank you for your purchase leaflet. Again, any of these things that you see now, this is for the current iteration of kits. It's not just the toolkit that's changing, like the boxes and the leaflets and everything that goes inside is also changing. So over the next few months, if you follow Diamond Art Club, you will see a bit of variation in what comes out of the boxes until they have gradually transitioned completely to the new ones. But for now, this is what the vast majority is still going to look like. So the thank you for your purchase leaflet has useful tips and tricks and what's included and step-by-step instructions. And then on the back, it has some discount codes. Really, really important thing to know about Diamond Art Club that I always like to stress in my videos is that although they are a premium diamond painting product and they do cost a little more than some other companies, you never actually have to pay the full amount that you see on the website. So you've got here a 10% one, you've got a 20% off your first purchase through the app. There are also discount codes for first time user in general, so you could save the first time app one for a first time app purchase and use a different one for your very first purchase. For instance, I have a couple of discount codes in the description box below, CAT10 and CAT20, which will give you $10 or the equivalent in your local currency off your first purchase, or 20% off your first purchase, whichever works out better for you. So feel free to use those. They are affiliate links that I would make a small amount of commission on. But if you don't want to use those, that is absolutely fine, but use something, use a code, because you genuinely never have to pay full price. Even after you've made your first purchase and your second and your third, and with most places, you're all done with the introductory offers and you're now paying full price. With Diamond Art Club, there are always ongoing discounts. Okay, so despite me looking at this painting and saying, will the colours get a bit samey? We have got 72 of them in here. And here is a better picture of the image, and isn't it stunning? And the render looked really good too, because I always check the rendering pictures, because, you know, I mean, with good companies, like, the render is going to be done to do the picture justice, and that's why it's big. But it is so important that it's rendered well, and this one looked fabulous. Doesn't it look beautiful? Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so Emily James as well is the artist. It's obviously licensed artwork, so that's what Diamond Art Club does. I don't remember seeing any from her before. I'm going to check on the website and see if she has any others, or if this was maybe her first. But yeah, potentially a new artist to the flock. So you can get a taste of all the colours just from looking at the colours on the stickers, because these are all sticky labels. And then I can see I've got 3 ABs, Aurora Borealis drills, with an extra special coating, because they all have DMCs under 150. And then at the other end, I have got 2 fairy dust drills, which are my personal favourite special drill. So they have a kind of glitter coating, but glitter sounds more glitzy than how they actually are. It's quite a subtle effect. So I will have a peer through these in a moment and see if I can pull any of those out for you. But yeah, there's some really stunning colours. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, let me have a quick peek. So I'm just going to show you through here first of all, because that gives you a good idea of it. And I would say the overriding colours are brown, peachy orange, and sort of light teal colours. Those are the main colours that are going on here. And that's good news for me, because I really love teal. But yeah, it is a painting with lots of sort of neutrally colours. So let me take a quick look. I'm not going to unwind all of these. I tend to only do that in sneak peeks, because it takes me forever to wrap them up again, to put them away. But I will see what I can spot without unravelling them. So I've got 2 bags. Is that 2? Yeah. The next one was a similar colour. 2 bags of this fairy dust drill. So can you see the glittery coating on that one? That is a gorgeous, gorgeous colour too. And then what else can I see? Here is an AB. Again, I know these are terms that most people in the diamond painting community are familiar with now, but not everyone will be, so just like to point those out. And can I spot any others? What were the other colours? So there's sort of beigey browns and a white AB, and then there should be a greenish, oops, a greenish fairy dust. It's not looking good for me finding them. There is another AB, which you can slightly see. Sorry, that's my phone making noises in the background. I can't have it on silent because I need to listen out for an alert in case Harry strays too far. He's got his tracker collar on and he likes trying to wander too far, and then I go and drag him back, and then the process restarts. So yeah, I think that's all I can easily find to show you. But you've got to look at all the different drill types there. And they look really pretty and shiny, don't they? Diamond Art Club just has such good quality drills. They manufacture them in-house, which doesn't mean that they're manufactured in the US, as I think some people think it means, because they are a US-based company. It means they have their own factory over in China, which is where all diamond paintings are manufactured. Wherever the shop that you buy from is based. As far as I know, they are all the actual factories that produce them are in China. But Diamond Art Club is unique because they have their own factory. So they have things manufactured to their exacting specifications. I have no idea if you even heard any of that over the rustling of the bag. I may have to cut it all out, but yeah, there you go. Okay, strokeably soft canvas. I do enjoy their canvases. I say it every time because I mean it. And let's take a look at it. It's going to be a bit too long for me to show you it all in one go, but I will pan over it so you can see it all a little bit more up close and personal. And currently I am just rolling it back on itself to flatten it out. It definitely feels like a long one. I feel like I've been rolling it for ages. Okay. Here we go. All sorts of erroneous noises as I knock things into my lights and so on. So here is most of the left-hand side, and there's just a little bit more at the top there. And then on the right-hand side, you have a bit more detail there as well. And the first thing that I am seeing when I look at this painting is quite a lot of colour blocking. The bottom is quite bitty, but then you have this middle section which, if you're working on an easel like I am, or if you just work sideways in general, because the point was I work sideways on an easel. Get to the point, Cat. There's a lot of kind of what I would call line blocking, where because I tend to multi-place vertically, I will be able to whiz through those sections quite quickly, albeit with a few colour changes. But then in the sky section, there's loads and loads of blocking. So yeah, although it's a big kit and it is going to take a while because of sheer size, it should move along fairly quickly, and that makes a big difference, I think. If you feel like you're making good progress, then even if it still takes you a while, mentally it's different. It's got the perforated cover that Diamond Art Club released a while ago. I can feel it on there. So basically there are perforations. Let me find a square. So for example, that is a square. It's approximately 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And the idea of that is that you can use it to section up your painting if you so desire. This is the initial type of perforated cover. They have said that they are working on an upgrade for it, which will include things like visible lines so that you can see where they are more, and I think also making them tear just a little bit neater, because some people have reported, I haven't actually worked on one with a perforated cover yet myself, but some people have reported that they don't always tear quite right. And one of the things about Diamond Art Club is that they are constantly innovating, coming up with new things, but they're also receptive when people feedback that they have had a problem with such and such a thing. And they're constantly trying to make things the best they can be. So I'm going to pan over this so that you can see it all much more closely, because this is just like a zoomed in picture of some of it, isn't it? And then I'll come back and have a look where those special drills are. stunning, isn't it? Okay, so as best I can, I'm going to look for the special drills. So I've got codes 1, 2 and a dot, as is pretty typical for the ABs. So I can see ones, which are that kind of light creamy beige colour. I can see quite a bit of that in the sky, in the clouds, in that sort of blocky area up there. Don't see too much of it elsewhere. Maybe little bits here and there. To a sort of darker grey brown. There's, again, there is a little bit in the sky. You'll have to take my word for it because I can't really show you. There is more up in this section of the sky, this brownish area. And I also see quite a lot of the 2 symbol just peppered through this bottom section just for accents. And then the dot, which is for a white AB, I see here and here, like in the center of the sun. The glowy sunset section. So just those 2 places really, and there, and then literally the odd drill. So not loads of AB action in this, but when it comes onto the fairy dust drills, the one I couldn't find, the green colour, I see going through this section down here. But then when you get to the sky, this symbol here is a fairy dust, and that goes all the way through the sky in big blocks of colour. So if you are a fan of fairy dust drills, as I think quite a lot of people are, there's quite a lot of those in this kit. And that makes perfect sense to me, that there would be quite a lot of sort of just glittery accenty bits in the sky, given that you've got this beautiful, beautiful sunset as a real focal piece of the image. Oh, and I'm just looking at it again. The white AB, it's mirrored bits, isn't it, for the reflection of the sun in the water and then the actual sun. Oh, it's beautiful. I think this is such a peaceful, tranquil piece of artwork. I mean, I love ones like this as well, where I think anyone who has got a beach sea type scene that they love can probably relate it to this. You know, there's no sort of landmarks in this that make it a specific place. It may well be a specific place, you know, I don't know what the artist has based it on, but I think of seascapes that are important to me, that have sentimental value because of places that my family loves to go, and it could be there, and it could be, you know, any other place. And there's just something about a sea view that is just so evocative and tranquil and peaceful. I'll give you those words again. But yeah, hopefully you understand what I'm babbling on about. I just think this is a really beautiful piece. And judging by the way it's sold, I am not alone in thinking that. I can't wait to see some people working on it. Actually, I'm going to check after I'm off camera in the Diamond Art Club VIP Facebook group and see if anyone's got any works in progress yet, because yeah, I reckon this is going to be a beauty. Okay, so that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed what I've done here, please consider dropping a like on the video. And if you've enjoyed what I've done more generally and you would like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.